Uh, I had lost my internet connection because I actually put my laptop into flight mode by mistake. Whoops! I hope that wasn't too long, and I hope no one left because of that. Oh well. So yeah, I don't know what you folks missed, but Larry said he's above average. She said, "Okay, let's show it." He shows it, and she's like, "Oh, it's still wrinkled. At least it's not at least it's not charred." And so now we gotta say to explain the wrinkledness. He's asleep right now. He's weather sensitive, or he's off duty now. Which is it? I wonder. Which do you folks think it is? Sushi. I think maybe he's off duty now. Although you would think, I don't know, she's not ugly. You would think Larry would be able to get a hard on for her, considering how many women he's had a hard on for.
He's off duty now.
Does he have to write everything down on a scrum board too?
Fortunately, not.
You have to touch it. You should see what happens then. Oh, good grief.
Oh no, fucking Swingle.
You stay out of this. Well, he's not entirely wrong.
But now I've seen an original. Thanks.
Always happy to help, especially when you don't get sued.
Reminds me of your food.
Now I really want some food.
Well, it's not feeding time yet. But since you showed me yours,
Ooh.
now I'll show you mine.
Really?
Hold on a second.
That does look very, appetizing.
At least a lot more appetizing than the other one. No matter what we do with that little guy, he just doesn't gain weight. Or maybe it just takes longer.
My bodily fluids are always in full flow.
What did she show Larry? It's not exactly clear what just happened. She gave us something. Oh, a wrinkled sausage. Well, at least we got some food.
A sad sausage.
Do we put that in the cap?
It fits perfectly.
And now we get to shock Swingle again. Can we talk with him first? No, we just shock him again. And we've got a sausage to help us solve our problems. Sausage always works.
We did it, Pi. Let's go. We can finally escape this island.
Are you just going to leave the little guy behind?
Do we tell Pi we're going to save Swingle or not? Personally, I would leave him to his fate. Fuck Swingle. Sushi with soy sauce. Exactly, he's loving it here. He doesn't want to leave.
Well, you know, those girls just eat him up.
Larry, you can't do this. You wouldn't just leave him to his fate. I mean, he is kind of, different, but...
He's kind of different.
Leaving so soon, Master Larry. I would have thought you would have appreciated the company of these lovely ladies.
See, he doesn't want to leave.
And here I was hoping that we would get to know each other much better.
Oh, God.
Much more intimately.
But now that I think about it, we can leave him here.
Exactly. But you're catching on quickly,
If
aren't
you're
you?
resourceful enough to break out of this very well-guarded prison, with your help, I might even be able to locate that cavern of
Oh no, now he
cosmic
wants to leave,
cognition.
does he?
We could experience the pleasures there together.
Oh
Wouldn't
god.
that be wonderful?
I'm not so sure.
Well, if you want to learn more, check out my hotel room, number 69, where you can find a file I compiled. It contains everything I found out about it.
I'll think about it. Keep a stiff upper lip.
That too.
Oh, oh, it was... The electricity was to open that airplane door,
We got
apparently.
away.
I
And
guess. I
nobody
thought it
has
would,
to
like,
eat
the
anyone.
wooden bars of the jail would,
Swingle
like,
is still
lift up or
there?
something.
Oh, he'll take care of himself. But what do we do now? Faith has lost her memory. She can't even remember me.
Now, think about how we can change that, Larry.
Think sharp, Larry. Think sharp.
No. How can we help Faith regain her memory? We give it to her good. We hit her on the head with a rubber chicken. We give her a cactus to eat. We just leave her to rot on this island, or we really fatten her up. Which would be the sensible option, Larry? In the meantime, I'm gonna get something else to drink because I'm already out of brew. No, my brew. Okay, we're back. And I concur with you folks. Clearly, hitting her on the head with a rubber chicken is the right idea to make her regain her memories, so we'll suggest that to
Hit
Pi.
her on the head with a rubber chicken.
Why would you do that?
Somebody once told me that you always do something with a rubber chicken when you don't know what else to do.
You should try looking for better company. You just learned something from Swingle.
His zipper's distracted.
The thing about the cave.
His
What
zipper's
cave?
distracted me.
Larry, he said that there is a cavern of cosmic cognition on the archipelago. Whoever enters it gains a deeper knowledge of themselves.
I've known everything there is to know about myself for a long time.
Not you, Faith.
Oh,
Mm.
Whether that has anything to do with the pleasures that little perv is looking for remains to be seen. But maybe this cave does contain some powers that can help Faith learn about herself. And maybe then she'll remember.
sometimes I feel like you do all my thinking for me. And I like that.
You're
So
catching on
now
quick,
you have
Larry.
to locate the cave and open it.
Yes,
And then find a way to get Faith there.
yes.
And then...
I know
Then we'll put a rubber chicken on her head. Buy her flowers. Give her the maximum score on timber. Let her rot on a different end. Really fatten her up. What will we do after we take her to the Cave of Cosmic Knowledge so hopefully she regains her memory? Which of these 5 options is the best? Now I'm gonna drink some custom press. It's also soda, but it's without added sugars or sweeteners, so slightly less bad for your health. Senel says, I don't take exception to the way she says perv. She makes it sound bad. I mean, I think it depends on the degree of perviness and how, like, over the top you are about it. Like, people who are just pervy without just pushing their perviness onto other people, I'm fine with that. But if people are like pushing it onto other people without consent, that's when I start having a problem with it. especially when it comes to BDSM. Well, what else are we gonna do with the rubber chicken? I agree. We're gonna put a rubber chicken on
Put
her
a
head.
rubber chicken on her head.
No, Larry. If the legend is true, she'll remember everything.
It all sounds almost too simple. Okay, let's get back to Kahlua. We should look for that file in Swingle's suite.
Headquarters, come in, please.
No! I said that's lube! It doesn't go in your mouth! It goes, spit that back out! Hey, what's up, baby?
Have
Oh,
you found
God.
out anything about this Larry guy yet?
Hold on tight, Yanai. He used to work for Prude.
What?
We found him in the personnel records. He was a stripper intern.
Stripper intern.
That must have been a cover identity. So he already infiltrated Prune, where he probably stole all the company's secrets. But on whose behalf? Who are you working for, Larry?
He's clearly a threat. Maybe you should eliminate him, just to be on the safe side.
No, we can't lose sight of our goal. Faith. If he managed to infiltrate Prune, he might be able to figure out a way to get Faith her memory back. That's the only way we can find out where the algorithm is.
My arm's starting to hurt. That's a
You
bad
have my
sign.
complete trust and my best torture knife. But wash it thoroughly before you bring it back. It's a family heirloom.
Understood.
I should see how the secret project is going. Hopefully, there have been some results. I'm under pressure all the way up to here.
Well, she was in the first game.
My favorite
She was like
engineer,
head of
my
R&D at
genius. How are
Prune.
the tests going?
Well, to be honest, not as well as I hoped. The motor skills aren't fully developed yet, and the AI doesn't work well enough.
And the sex routines?
They belong to the motor skills.
Fortunately, our test subjects all signed indemnification contracts, protecting us from any injury-based lawsuits.
Faith's algorithm would make everything so much simpler.
It can't be long now, Nari. Once we have the self-learning routine, it will run exactly the same way, by itself. But we can't waste any time. We have to announce our product.
I don't think that's advisable.
Okay.
Yes, it is, Nari. Something is brewing in New Lost Wages. I feel it. Okay,
So
I feel
she's
an
gone?
itch in my crotch too, but that's got nothing to do with this.
Oh,
Anyway,
he's got
we
an
have to be
STD.
one step ahead of everyone else.
He's got the
So,
crabs.
We will reveal to the world the pie bot.
So he just wants to make a robot with the pi artificial intelligence. Okay. Mr. Wanky's Wanky Hankies. Oh
Definitely
god.
looks like Swingle's room to me. He's certainly made himself comfortable here. Don't you think so, Pi?
Please just find that file and let's get out of here.
Cute.
Oh no! Oh no! It's a tentacle condom! Oh my god! Oh my god! I like the Day of the Tentacle reference, but oh my god! I never thought of that before. Now you can make your penis look like purple tentacle. Or like green tentacle. Suckered for his or her pleasure.
You could conquer a very small world
Exactly.
with that.
You could conquer a very small world with that. Oh my god, that is too good.
Strange nubs.
That's like one of the best, or probably the best LucasArts game reference we've seen so far. We've seen some references to Monkey Island and such, but this one takes the cake.
Massage.
Boop boop.
Discreet and versatile. Soft and absorbent.
They already look stained.
They don't look like they've been used, but
Yeah, they do look like they've been used. Good move, Larry. So there's a extremely suspicious lever here. And yeah, Rivalcast Magma says, classic cactus, where can I buy them? Apparently you can buy them on this island, or at least in this hotel, because they seem to have one of these in every hotel room. And we also found one in Fave's room. Also one of these statues.
I wonder what's in there.
Oh, this one has a
Above
safe.
all,
The other one had like a
code into that thing.
had like a ice box
Locked.
where you could
And
put
there's
drinks
no way
in,
to
I guess.
enter a
And
code
such.
or anything. To be honest, I haven't quite figured out which sex practice that's best for. It always falls off.
Oh, Larry has experience with these apparently.
Massage. It's a phone. The cord goes under the dresser. Okay, what should I dial?
We've got some numbers to try. Typical Larry stuff.
I'm gonna dial K even if it doesn't work.
Oh,
Hi, I'd like to complain about a bug. Oh, wrong number.
yeah, that was a LucasArts support phone line reference, I guess.
Scandal. I'd better not.
Calling hell. Oh,
No answer. Hello, Dr. Shu? There's no one there. No answer.
I'm gonna guess there's probably not much
Now I have
here.
108 minutes of peace and
Oh.
quiet again.
Was that a Lost reference? Like you have to put in a certain number combination every amount of time? It's been too long since I
answer.
watched Lost.
Cola
9/11.
doesn't have police.
How do you know that, Larry? Boobs, yeah.
No answer.
What were the numbers? I don't know, I didn't look at it closely enough.
No answer.
Might have been these. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 40.
Now I have 108 minutes
4.
of peace and quiet again.
15, 16, 20 or something. Then it's with 42 total.
No answer. No answer. No answer. No, I don't need that.
Oh, so it was
No
the
answer.
Lost reference. Yeah, it seemed to be referencing that, since it was like, oh, now I have this amount of
No
time
answer.
of peace again. It's been way too long since I watched that show. It was a good show for its time, but it did end shittily as far as I know. Though I never watched the last few seasons.
It would take me too long to type that in.
Yes, pie.
No answer.
Why was that one funny? God, these just keep go. I'm going into the jungle.
No answer.
They just keep going. 1-800 Sleaze Wars.
Hi, I'd like to complain about a bug. Oh, wrong number.
I'm going into the jungle. You can't. It's too dangerous. I'm coming with you. Is that also a Lost reference? 555
I'll
logs.
see you in hell.
These just keep going. I'm gonna stop because we could have kept doing that for a while still, I think. So yeah, I think there's pretty much... They said that every episode... I mean, that was a thing they regularly said, yeah. That's for sure, but I don't recall that being every episode, but well... there was a lot of stuff in Lost that you... subtle stuff that you had to pick up on. But pretty much I shouldn't give that away probably, but I mean, I think everyone knows by this point, right, how Lost ends and what like the whole point of the show was. That they're all just pretty much stuck in purgatory or something like that.
I know I'm not supposed to pull levers where I don't know what they do, but...
You do that all the time, Larry. Well...
Now I remember why I didn't want to do that anymore.
How long has that guy been stuck there? I think he's dead. Swingle slave. Yeah. This guy's gotta be dead. Like, how long has Swingle been stuck on Cannibal Island?
Maybe it's just a wetsuit hung up to dry.
Sure, Larry.
No.
Why else would there be a
No.
zipper across the mouth?
For the air hose. Totally logical.
No.
I like my leisure suit much better. I'm not touching that.
Okay, so there's a corpse here. Strap on
About
dildo.
average size, I'd say.
But he'll touch the dildo.
Pretty handy when you can just take one of these things off again.
2004. Didn't Lost start like 2005? 2004, 2005, sometime around there. Like, I watched Lost when it started. It showed every Monday evening here on TV in Belgium. And I watched it for a while, and then I started going to the Go Club, like Go the board game. I started playing that and going to the club every Monday evening, and so then I started missing Lost when it was still originally broadcasting, because it was playing at the same time. And I was playing Go. So yeah, I valued Go more than watching Lost. Yeah. Good times.
I do feel a little weird with this one. Good idea, but...
Is there another hotspot? No, we just got the dildo. Wow, Larry! Yeah. This is not Larry Slave, I hope. It's Swingle Slave, and Swingle is like a BDSM version of Tingle, the character from The Legend of Zelda. But yeah, Swingle's been captured himself by the cannibalistic Amazonian women on a small island next to where we are in the game right now for a while, and I think his slave has been here long enough that he's died. Yeah, there's quite a few LucasArts references, and this one is a tentacle condom, I think.
I haven't quite figured out which sex practice that's best for. It always falls off.
Green tentacle, no. But yeah, we were supposed to find some documents here, talking about the Cave of Cosmic something, and I'm not sure yet where. Marks.
That
Oh,
seems to be some sort of size scale.
I didn't look
I
at it,
can't
so-
take those with me. That seems to... I can't take those with me.
I'm not sure what this is referring to exactly. Kind of looks like a guitar string representation, like in guitar tablatures. Yes, so this is the second game in the reboot of Leisure Suit Larry that was started by German developers a few years ago. Well, they released Wet Dreams Don't Dry, so that was a reboot of the series, and this is Wet Dreams Dry Twice, which is a sequel to it. And yeah, you're actually Larry in this game. It's not the It's not the shitty early 2000s Larry Lovitch games where you play as a nephew and you're in college and it's just crap. Those are bad. So yeah, no, this is something else entirely, and it's by new people, new developers, and these are pretty good. Like they have some iffy stuff, but generally they're pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck here, so let's just. Oh. Apparently we have to. Okay, so I missed some stuff. So apparently we can move this wardrobe door, and there's still some stuff here.
Somehow I can't help but think of Nari. I wonder what she's doing these days. Why is it called a ball gag? I mean,
that's a reference
it's
to
not
the
even
previous
funny.
game. Also, we saw Nari just in a cutscene before this scene.
Change her clothes. How hygienic.
Actually, I think none of the Leisure Larry games are banned on Twitch anymore. They kind of were for a while, or at least it seemed like they were, but they aren't anymore. I've streamed all the classic Leisure Larry games and these ones just fine, without any issue at all. And I've also seen other people stream Reloaded and even the Larry Lovitch ones, so yeah, they're not banned anymore. There's even a list you can look up of which games are banned, and these are not on it anymore. They used to be years ago when I first started playing these, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stream them anyway. Never got a problem with it. The screen seems dark. Did you turn the lights out in game? Yeah, pulling the lever that made Swingle Slave come down and turned off the lights. Yeah.
Is there still spit on it?
Was afraid to. It's more that the jokes are a bit off color in today's acceptable society. Yeah. The classic games certainly have some doubtable jokes and stuff, but yeah, I generally like the games, and I think generally they're okay. Like sometimes there can be a few icky moments or such, but it's kind of just comes with the territory. Now, like those games were made in the 80s and 90s. Like there's bound to be stuff that doesn't quite gel with how we consider sexuality and gender and everything nowadays.
It's one of Swingle's, but this one isn't red.
So we have a size.
I can't
chart
take those
here?
with me. That seems to be some sort of size scale.
Size scale, and we have to do something with. We have to put the sex toys there. So. Apparently this is a butt plug, not a condom. It looked like a condom to me, but apparently it's a butt plug. You're all set up to play Gold Rush tomorrow night. Oh, Gold Rush is a good one. Oh, I'm sad I usually don't get to watch your streams because you stream in the early morning for me, or the morning, and then when I'm awake, I have to start working, and then you're streaming while the end of your stream or such as while I'm working. But I would really love to watch you play Gold Rush because those games are great. So yeah, apparently we have to place these sex toys in order of size. So the tentacle is the smallest one. Also, I can probably pull the lever again to turn on lights and make the slave go away. The corpse. The corpse is once again hidden. Yay! Now we have to. Apparently, this is not the butt plug. Do I have the butt plug? I don't have the butt plug. Does the slave have the butt plug? Yeah, time zones. It's already 12:50 a.m. there. It's 4:50 p.m. here in Belgium. So I'm 8 hours behind you, yeah. No, it's not a cactus. Can't interact with the cactus, but that would have been funny if the cactus was a butt plug. Where is the butt plug? The slave doesn't have it. Did I miss it in the... behind the wardrobe door? Might be behind here. Now we can see this better at least. No. Can anyone see a butt plug? I don't have a butt plug in my inventory. I have a massage wand. A huge dildo, which is not quite a butt plug. Ball gag, black fetish outfit, and a tentacle. Yeah, there's a safe, but we don't know how to interact with it
There's no way to
yet.
enter a code or anything.
Oh, the butt plug is here. Beaver
Plugs
plug.
can seal up all sorts of
That was hidden.
I like beavers.
Yeah, I like beavers too, but not
That'll
this kind
seal
of
things
beaver.
up. Not that I'm speaking from experience, of course.
No, God. Okay, now we've got what we need. So yeah, the beaver plug, smallest. And then the tentacle. Or wait, no, let me check the walkthrough again. Yeah, then the tentacle. No, on the second one, Larry. Then the massage wand. Oh, they're also color-coded. Oh, that makes it simpler. And then the huge dildo. And then the ball gag. It's not quite in order of size. It's...
I can't take those with. You could conquer a very small world with that. I'll put all the toys back.
Wait, that wasn't right. Oh.
Is there still?
Is there still spit?
To be honest, I have massage. That'll seal things up.
Apparently that told us the number to call.
Okay, what should I?
So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, this.
That unlocked the safe.
Oh, that unlocked the safe. Okay, so that's what the phone is for. Oh.
That number's easy to remember.
I think that was a. Oh, was that a reference to the? Let me just quickly look it up. It's. I think that's a reference to the thing from the IT crowd. Which was IT crowd was created by a transphobic person, but the show itself was good. Yeah, the IT crowd emergency number. Yeah, that was a IT crowd emergency number. I'm gonna show that on stream just because it's amazing. Can I turn off the game audio for a moment? But still. 420. Yeah, man. I want to turn off the game volume for a second. Here, mute. Yeah, game muted for a second. Yeah, IT crowd was created by a transphobic person. But let me show the thing. What? Why? Okay, this works. So yeah, this.
If you want to sell online, make sure you stand out.
No, not the ad.
Go to Wix.
So yeah, that is a classic skit from from the IT crowd. This is absolutely classic. I mean, of course, everyone remembers. Have you tried turning it off and on again? The most, but yeah, that is just delish. So yeah. Back to the game. So we've unlocked the save.
This must be the file Swingle was talking about.
This, Jen, is the internet.
Curious to see what's in Swingle's file. Look at this pie. This must be the file Swingle was talking about.
I love that guy, that actor from the IT crowd.
It's kind of sticky.
Richard
Only catch it
Ayoade
with your
or something else.
fingertips.
His
I
name
don't want to
is.
even think about the diseases you could catch from that. Let me scan it for you instead. I'll put it all in my database so I can give you the information whenever you need it. Just don't hold me too close. Ew.
Okay.
There. I got it all.
She just knows it.
What exactly is in the file?
Swingle has been very busy indeed. These are copies of historical documents from the crew that discovered the archipelago.
Woohoo!
Diary
Our
entries and
research is done
letters,
for us.
The captain's logbook, some pretty confused notes, and Swingle has also entered some notes of his own. The ship's crew actually entered this cavern of cosmic cognition that Swingle mentioned. To open it, they needed a keystone, which they found. At that point, the records become a little muddled. It seems they learned a lot about themselves, but for some of them, it wasn't very nice. What they learned led them to break the keystone into 4 pieces. Captain Muffington, Regibald Cockburn, Lady Gobbledick, and the Marquis de
Lady
Cornard.
Gobbledick,
They each
Regibald
kept one
Cockburn.
piece. They concealed the route to the cave so that
Classic
no one would
names.
ever enter it again.
This sounds like a job for Larry Laffer. What happened to them?
They all died under mysterious circumstances.
Tell me about the captain.
Muffington first settled on one of the islands, which to this day bears his name. But whatever he learned about himself in that cave, one night, he couldn't take it anymore. He tried to sail the Unsatisfied out of the archipelago with a small crew, but huge waves smashed his ship against the rocks. One of them was the legendary Phallus Rock, which
Phallus
is still
Rock.
worshipped today as a symbol of fertility.
So his part of the keystone probably sank there with him.
Probably.
What do you know about Cockburn?
Regibald Cockburn started a family with Lady Gobbledick. Oh, that's interesting. His daughter later took the name Marley.
Wait, that's Bobby's name too. I should ask her about that. So Cockburn lived happily ever after?
He died of a
So
broken
Governor
head from
Marley
sex
is
addiction.
related.
Just what I said. Oh, what a life.
Were you listening to me?
You're making it sound like sex addiction is a bad thing.
Lady Gobbledick.
Whatever.
Gobble gobble gobble.
Anyway, he was buried on Muffington Island.
Probably with his keystone. What happened to Lady Gobbledick?
She mysteriously suffocated. Not much information is available about her, except that she lived with Cockburn. Here's another one of his diary entries. My beloved Lady Gobbledick's grave must never be found by anyone. The dark truth must never be
Ooh.
revealed. Only I know the way to her grave. It begins
So that's where her
the
keystone
entry
is buried.
ends there. It appears the
Damn it.
second page is missing.
I have to
Yeah,
find that
that's one of
second
the
page.
references in this game to
Get
LucasArts
Lady
games.
Gobbledick's grave and find out more about the
This
keystone.
island, well, this archipelago is run by Governor Marley, and also the hotel we're in. This mystery fascinates me.
What happened to the Marquis?
The Marquis couldn't cope with what he learned about
Yeah, we're
himself
gonna see,
in the cave.
Bobby
he
Marley
threw
in a
himself
moment.
into the Kahlua volcano.
Oops. That means there's no trace of his keystone, and it may have melted along with him.
But you could go to the volcano and look for clues.
Okay, so I have 4 keystones to find, and of course to locate the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition itself. Is there any information in that file that points to where I can find it?
A number of things point towards Gofuku Island. Swingle has
Gofuku
even entered some
Islands.
coordinates where he believes the cave might be. But even if you find the cave and all 4 parts of the keystone, you still have a problem.
What's the problem? I'm too sexy for my shirt? Your battery is running low. I have to marry the mayor's daughter. That's a reference to the start of this game. The island we were on first, which was the island we ended the first game of this reboot series on. Yeah, there we had to marry the mayor's daughter because that was a prophecy, blah blah blah. But yeah, Larry said, screw all that, I'm going to build a raft out of garbage and go after Faith, who was the one who kind of set all the events in one into motion, and Larry's been chasing her all throughout this game. Yeah. So yeah, I really recommend taking a look at this reboot series, Wet Dreams Dawn Dry and Wet Dreams Dry Twice yourself if you're interested in it, because there's so much that's already happened that I have a hard time explaining. But just right now, we have found Faith again. We've been looking all game for her. We have found her at the end of the last stream. But she's lost her memory, so now she's leading a tribe of cannibalistic Amazon women. And we want her to regain her memory, so we need to find this Cave of Cosmic something. I always forget what it is, the full name. But for that we need to find 4 keystones and the location of the cavern. And apparently there's another problem, which...
I'm too sexy for my shirt?
No. You have to
Yeah,
get
also
Faith
that.
to go with you into that cave.
You mean I have to trick the dangerous armed cannibal lesbians to get an audience with their queen who has amnesia
Cannibal
and wants to
lesbians.
roast me?
Exactly.
As good as done.
And, Larry, I don't know if this is even a good idea. What those people learned about themselves in the cave back then, it drove some of them crazy. Who knows what could happen to Faith in that cave? Or to you.
Apparently drove all of them crazy.
Self-knowledge.
Except for maybe a
endless
lady
pleasures.
gobbled
That
it.
cave could be dangerous too.
But she got
We
murdered,
have no
so
choice,
who
Prime.
knows?
Faith is confused and has memory loss. Maybe the cave will give her mind a nudge in the right direction. And if it somehow turns me into a sex-craved pervert at the
I mean,
same
that's already the
Then
case, Larry.
Nothing will have changed.
Exactly.
Hey, I was going to say, then I'll just have to live with it.
Until you
Yeah,
die of a
you should
broken
probably
hip or
sleep.
throw yourself into a
Good luck with
volcano.
work tomorrow.
This is starting to make my head
Thank you
hurt.
for stopping
Don't
by.
worry.
Hope
I
you
entered it
enjoyed
all
what you
in your
saw.
app.
And yeah, check out this game. Yeah, whether it's on my stream VODs or you check it out on your own. Do check it out if you want to. If these new Larry games interest you. Yeah, and of course the classic Larry series. I recommend you check those out for sure, whether it's on my stream or elsewhere. They are great games. As we've said, a bit dated in some respects, but they still hold up in a lot of ways as well. And I love them. I stream them regularly. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, G-Funk. I enjoy your stream well and try to catch it when I can. So it's usually just difficult with me because of time zones and all that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope I'll be able to check out your 24-hour stream this coming weekend, where you'll be playing a lot of Space Quest, Games Quest, Quest for Glory games. So yeah, a lot of Sierra. That's good stuff. Hopefully some Leisure to Larry as well. But yeah, have fun, sleep well, bye.
For when you absolutely have to have a guy with you.
Yeah, there's an inflatable doll here.
What a
Cheers.
blowhard. Not right at the moment. More in general. That's the information he collected, and he drew penises all around the edges.
Oh god.
He doesn't have a lot of breath.
So yeah, that's all we can do in Swingle's place for now. We're just gonna leave that corpse there.
I'd better leave Swingle's toys here. He needs them more than I do.
Yeah, we don't need him anymore. Leave him. Leave him. We're off to Governor Bobby Marley's office to have a chat with her about her being related to one of the people we just talked about.
And
You look like you want to explore my love cave again. Then again, you always look like that.
so that's a yes?
That's a no. Thanks. But I'm satisfied for the moment.
But
Okay.
I'm not.
Your problem.
She's right.
Regibald Cockburn is your ancestor?
That's true. How did you find out about that?
He carries his brains in his pocket, sister.
Yeah, he does. Regibald was not exactly the climax of my family tree.
The stone downstairs in the lobby was his?
Yeah.
Larry, that must be one of the keystones.
Can I have the stone from the lobby? It's really pretty.
The only way I'd let it out of my hands is if I were to get another memento of Reginald Cockburn.
Oh.
Like maybe his legendary signet ring. It's supposed to have some truly extraordinary powers.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Reginald Cockburn?
There hasn't been that much written or recorded about him. He was deeply in love with Lady Gobbledick and led an uneventful life. I once tried to promote his alleged motto as a slogan for Kahlua, but the resonance wasn't there, so I gave it up.
What was it then?
If it moves, you can screw it.
Nice motto, but a bad slogan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where can I find the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition?
Nobody knows for sure. According to legend, somewhere on Gafuku Island. I used to drag tourists there to show them the remains of the advanced civilization, the stone heads. They weren't particularly impressed. That's why I don't bother anymore.
But if there are traces of an advanced civilization there...
I call it advanced civilization because that's all we have here. It looks to me like some people who couldn't tolerate the native mushrooms washed up here a long time ago and built strange things. And the founding fathers weren't here of their own free will either, but were shipwrecked here instead.
Somehow a lot of people have ended up in this archipelago that way.
There are still some of the guys who came here for the festival near the cave on Gafuku. I mean, why not? As long as they don't break anything.
From a purely commercial standpoint, that makes sense.
That's what I said. Of course, I make sure not too many people disappear. Nobody here wants any news of that to get out. Nobody.
I get it already. Where can I...
Nobody. According... I used to drive... They weren't. That's why I...
But if there are...
I call... It looks to... And the founding...
Somehow...
There's... I mean, why not?
But aren't tightwads usually tough?
I'm not eating them myself.
Well, you certainly made a meal out of me.
Of course, I make sure... Nobody.
Okay, so she says the same thing.
Did you know that there are female cannibals here?
Of course.
And that doesn't frighten you?
Of course. I mean, I make sure that they don't abduct any guests who are particularly well off. But say, if someone is clearly way behind on their payments...
Wow.
I'll inform the authorities.
I still am the authorities.
Then consider yourself informed.
Of course, I make sure not... Nobody here wants... Nobody.
Is the volcano still active?
It's actually quite active. That's why nobody goes there. Of course, there are always a few crazy adventurers who see that as a tough challenge. But then, that's the lava's problem, not mine.
Wow.
Where's there an island?
She's not a particularly good governor, is she?
If I tell you that, will you feel impelled to
Impelled?
go there?
Maybe.
With your so-called...
Shouldn't that be compelled?
It's better I don't tell you, or I'll have you on my conscience.
I've never heard of impelled. Does anyone know if impelled is a word? I think she meant compelled. Right? Compelled. Not impelled. I need to know this. I'm gonna Google it. Impelled. Impelled. Drive force or urge someone to do something. Drive forward, propel. Isn't it just a synonym of compelled? What is the difference between impelled and compelled? Both compel and impel contain the idea of using physical or other force to cause something to be done. Compel means to constrain someone in some way to yield or do what one wishes. Fate compels us towards danger and trouble. Impel means to provide a strong force, motive, or incentive towards a certain end. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I've never heard anyone use the term, the word to impel, the verb. That's weird.
I'm leaving now, and maybe another woman will want to have sex with me.
If she doesn't have anything better to do.
Okay. Apparently I missed an achievement. If we go back to Swinglesuit and we call a few more numbers, if we've called all the numbers with the telephone, then we get an achievement. I'm just quickly going to do that since I think we're already close to it anyway. Okay, just gotta use a few more combinations. You must be close.
Okay, what should I... Okay.
Here we go.
Sacrilege.
I think that was a Fibonacci sequence. 1, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, 5, 8,
no
blah, blah,
answer.
blah. I think that was a Fibonacci sequence.
Okay, what...
We must be done with these almost.
Okay. Okay. That's...
Woo! We got an achievement! But it didn't. It's not showing on stream because my webcam was in front of it. We got an achievement called Call Me, this one. Call the numbers on Swingle's phone. Okay, so yeah. That's all we still wanted to do here. So now we're back to doing stuff in the hotel. We gotta get those keystones. We gotta get this. I mean, doesn't really look like a keystone. It looks more like a... I mean, Cockburn, yeah. Yeah, Cockburn thingy. Oh.
Her
Rosalie.
skin reminds me of something, but I can't
Oh
remember
god.
which leather sofa
No!
it was.
This pool water, you don't want to be in it! No! What have we done? Okay, so this is like really bad water, I think like sewage water or something, that we just made colored so it looked blue. No! This is so wrong. She's gonna die! She's poisoned for sure.
How's the water?
Wet. You stupid or what? Stick your hand in if you want to know for sure.
I didn't mean to.
Don't care what you meant.
Have you been here at the hotel long?
Are you implying that I've been here since the 80s?
No, of course not.
I have, though. My second husband ripped off this stupid investor and took him for a cheap suite. And then I ripped him off. Now the suite is mine.
You sound pretty determined.
You could call it that. Maybe you do have some brains, kid.
And now you're living the good life here?
Nah, I'm looking for a new husband.
Ooh.
Let's hope number 8 is better than number 7, and is packing more in his pants than number 6. How about you, kid? You already spoken for?
I'm already on my 4th marriage.
So was I at your age. Trust me, the 5th marriage is easier.
I'll remember that. How's the husband hunt going?
Kinda stalled. Had a candidate in mind. Then he went swimming one night and disappeared. Well, one of his feet washed up on the beach. Don't want to marry a foot.
Nice drink.
Straight alcohol. Only way I can tolerate this meaningless existence.
You mean the whole leisurely floating in a pool under the tropical sun thing?
Here's mud in your eye, kid.
Can I have that crocodile?
It brings back fond memories of my 3rd husband. Although,
That's not
actually, he was an asshole, too. Take it.
Oh, what a crocodile.
I have to get going. Don't drown.
I thought he meant this floaty, but that looks like a duck. What crocodile? Oh! This inflatable crocodile. Oh,
Crocodiles filled to the bursting point.
wasn't clear that she owned it, and I barely even noticed it when I got.
I always wanted to have an inflatable crocodile in my pants.
Okay, Larry.
Pumped to the breaking point. Energy drink? Hope I don't get electrocuted. Then I'll just grab this energy drink. Empty.
Yeah, we stole the tips earlier. Oh, Shawnee again.
Hey, Shawnee! How's the big packing going?
It's pretty hard when there aren't many people around.
Because they don't give you enough money?
Sort of. Even the guy in the lobby won't give me any of his tips.
That could be because he works for them.
He just stands around all the time, not working. Besides, he probably's just using them for drugs.
Yeah,
True
probably.
enough, I guess. Do you have any tips on how I can beg pack too?
Oh, you're doing all right with that raggedy outfit of yours.
I beg your pardon. This is my best suit.
Your expression's good too. Just a little confused, hungry, and pleading.
Hey, I don't always look like this.
Then you should be able to manage a trip around the world.
Who are these people who give you money?
They're from all different walks of life. I just have to build an emotional connection to them so that they understand my spiritual journey. Some people have real problems with that. They're just not in touch with themselves.
Or they're stingy.
Or that. I came to this archipelago to thank one of my benefactors personally. He founded this new, totally hip cryptocurrency.
Oh God,
and
no!
headquarters with his employees here on an island.
No!
Cryptocurrency?
I'm sure you've heard of it.
No!
Don't ask me exactly how it
Cryptocurrency!
works. I haven't been able to use it to pay for anything yet.
Why?
But it's good to have a reserve in your wallet.
Why?
Anyway, they're headquartered on an island that's completely inaccessible. An island completely surrounded by reefs. A lot of ships have gone down there. Some of them are really old. They must have been wrecked centuries
Fucking
ago.
hell.
Larry, according to Sir
As if this
Muffington's
game
log,
wasn't
his
already
ship, the
full of
Unsatisfied, sank
bad
off a
stuff.
stone-tossed
Oh,
island
enough
here.
of
We should take a closer
cryptocurrency.
look at that island.
You're
Oh my
right about
God.
that. But Shawnee, why did they open their headquarters in a place like this?
For security reasons, they said. It's private there. It's unregulated offshore.
Yeah, so they can
waters
do all
and
their
all
crypto
that.
mining. Oh, fucking hell.
What can you tell me about the island with the dangerous reefs and the waves? Like, for example, its name?
No idea. But the coordinates of the island are -20 and 3. And your ship will have to be especially well equipped to prevent it from being wrecked too.
All I have is a raft.
Then even more so. You should put bumpers on both ends of your raft, otherwise the waves will toss you around and smash you against the rocks.
That would be a bad thing. Wanna go with me?
No, I'll let fate decide. When the stars are right, the perfect wave will carry me there.
If that works.
I float through life like a feather on the wind.
What was that?
The island where its coordinate you can't get, otherwise you'll...
I've heard that's a... See you later.
So yeah, the coordinates are -20 and 3, apparently. No.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Yeah, the comedian Lewis isn't here anymore, so we can play the piano. Oh! Well, that was short, but apparently Larry can play the piano.
Nice piano. Okay.
Can he only play that bit?
Okay.
Okay. You would have thought they would have recorded multiple piano pieces there.
Why did they put such ugly colors on that can? What can you tell me about the
There's Muffington Island, but I'd stay away from there.
Why?
No one's ever come back from there.
Good reason.
Then there's Gafuku Island. It's so totally boring, just old statues, weird signs, lots of fog and mystery and stuff.
Who wants that?
Totally
For
boring.
reals, dude. And don't go to Phallus Rock either. Ships sink there all the time.
Why is it called that?
There's a big rock, and it doesn't look like a forearm to me.
Relax.
Okay,
folks,
so now Lewis is on
time
stage.
for a laugh. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Just too bad you're not here. Except for you, in the back. What's your name?
Larry. Larry Laffer.
You sure look like it, too. It's one dynamite joke after another today. Today's the premiere of my new stage show, featuring exclusive new material never before heard on any stage in the world.
Wow.
An orc, a troll, and a Mandalorian walk into a bar. The Mandalorian says, I roll a 7. The orc drops dead in its tracks. Says the Mandalorian, hey, I didn't shoot first.
No, God. Star Wars.
Okay.
Star
That
Wars
one's kinda
reference. What other jokes do you have, man? Gonna tell any other jokes? Was that it?
Hey, I'm trying to work here. What
But
do
you're
you
clearly not telling any jokes.
I find your jokes.
Yes?
Killer.
Thanks. A man of the world with refined taste.
Somehow no one has ever called me that before.
Then I'm the only one who understands you.
You know, that kind of worries me now. Your jokes are kind of odd.
I made them all up myself.
You did?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes I take advice from my team.
You have a team?
Stop the interrogation already. Yeah, I take what I can get. Actually, I copy it all from a joke book. And I don't even have that anymore. I lost it. I had
Oh, he lost his joke book. Well, that explains
Maybe
it.
somebody there switched. Instead, now I got this book about role-playing games. But they're kind of strange. I mean, who wouldn't want to dress up as a sexy nurse or something in a role-playing game? But a mage? A healer? Or a dwarf? Well, I guess I'll just have to make the best of it.
Can I have this book on role-playing games?
The only thing I'd swap it for would be a decent joke book. Preferably the one I know. If you can get me that, you can have this Dungeon Master crap.
You ever get too old to be a comedian?
Honestly, I've been asking myself that for a while now. This rock star life in the spotlight, it's pretty exhausting.
I can imagine.
It's a tough life. But someone has to bring a little joy to the dismal daily humdrum.
Even if that dismal daily humdrum is on a sun-drenched tropical island? Well, I'll let you get back to clowning around.
Hey, comedy is a serious business.
Oh, we've got some bread rolls here now.
At least.
So they're just like you.
A necromancer pops up in front of a busty blonde. She says, is that a high character value in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
I'll take that with me.
That was a good one.
Pretty dry and hard to eat. Empty.
Is he gonna be telling more jokes?
The other day,
Oh.
I ordered an escort service. But they didn't want to jerk me off. They just wanted to heal me all the time instead. They told
Escort
me
service
that's
in
what
RPG, get it?
happens when you're an escort at a party. So I said, I get the party bit.
I don't get the end of the joke, but oh, I get the party bit like a roleplay party. Okay, yeah.